What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great thirsty Thursday. It's actually raining here. Got a little chilly. Yesterday was nice. It was about 62 degrees. But we are getting closer and closer. We are sitting here. 3 days, 1 hour, 38 minutes from the Dallas Cowboys going against, oh my God, the San Francisco 49ers in the divisional round of the playoffs. And we have some news on the Philadelphia Eagles, which has been kind of quiet between Eagle fans and Giant fans. I'm surprised I haven't heard Cop Pizzle and Philly 500 going at it. It's kind of crazy because we're in the playoffs. This is when the shit really matters. But the Eagles have actually, Lane Johnson was a full participant in practice and has no injury designation. The same thing with Jalen Hurts. They're healthy going into this game. The only person out for the Eagles is Devontae Maddox, I believe. So there's that. They are saying they're healthy. I don't honestly know how healthy you really are as far as having a torn abdominal groin muscle, that it really healed that quickly. But I think they're just listing it that way. We'll see how effective they are playing in the game. For us Cowboys, good news, Brett Maher went 6 for 6 in practice, kicking field goals. The guy we just signed was 3 of 5. And here's a question for you. Here's a real question for you. You know how they say the Cowboys have not been good on grass this year? Going into Tampa Bay, we were 1 and 4. Could it be that all of the Cowboys' bad energy from grass, playing on grass, all was pointed at Maher, and that he was the one that took the brunt of the team playing on grass? I'm just saying, because, playing on grass is different than playing on turf. And so we've been better on turf than grass. So could that possibly be it? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to find out, because the thing that's crazy about Maher is Maher was 19 of 22 on field goals. He missed one field goal from 39 to 49 and 2 over 50. That's really good. To then turn around and miss 4 extra points in one game? Something was wrong there. I heard a couple of theories that people were saying that the golf tee / white object that, we've heard about kickers putting underneath the ball, that maybe this was the first game that, a kicker was going out and not using it. So they're trying to say that Brett Maher was kicking with, an illegal substance before, and now didn't have it, and that's why it's missing. Anyway, Micah Parsons was asked about facing the 49er offense. The 49er offense is deemed to have many weapons, right? And Micah Parsons was asked, how you feel about facing a team, an offense that has so many weapons, and if he has any concerns. No, but I don't think they faced anyone like us this year either. He had that people often focus on the opponent. I think we're pretty hard to stop ourselves, which brought me to this morning. I almost forgot that I did this morning. It brought me to the 49ers and everything that they have gone through. Here's a couple of things that are interesting. I went through, actually physically went through this, and I was looking at the opponents that San Francisco went against and where they're ranked on offense versus defense. And when you look at this, and this is basically strength of schedule, but when you think about offenses that they faced, on average, they faced 19.62 teams. That's the average ranking on offense. On defense, they've averaged facing 22.5. So when you start thinking about, they talk about how great their defense is and so on. But to give you an example, some of the teams that they faced, like the Bears, 32nd in defense, right? 32nd. Seahawks, 25th on defense. Rams at 21. Falcons, and mind you, Rams got twice. Falcons at 22. The Chargers at 23. The Cardinals, they faced twice, at 31. The Dolphins at 24. And the Raiders at 26. The only top 10 defense that they faced all year is Washington at 7. Let me say that again. The only top 10 defense that the 49ers faced all year was number 7 in Washington. So as we start talking about their offense, and especially going down the stretch, because oh my God, they've won 9 games straight. And let me pull that up. I'm sorry, I don't have everything set up here like I should have from this morning. But when you look at some of the games they had going down the stretch, now mind you, Seattle was not, they're a playoff team, but they talk about, Seattle is, they didn't say Seattle's bad like Tampa Bay with Tom Brady. Going down the stretch, they played the Cardinals, the Raiders, the Commanders, and the Seahawks. Is that honestly, I know we lost to the Commanders, but we didn't game plan for that game. Is that really competition? And so, as far as their defense goes, as far as the offenses that they faced, they have 3 games against top 10 offenses. 2 of them being Seattle at 10 and the Chiefs being number 1. Everybody else, mostly are in the 20s. So you can't honestly say that, that defense, oh my God. And by the way, that number 1 offense ended up putting a 44 burger on them. On the flip side for the Cowboys, when we start talking about what the defense has faced, our defense has gone against the Bengals at number 6, Commanders at 7, the Eagles twice at 8, and the Commanders twice. That's 5 games, 5 teams that are in the top 10, not 10 on defense. On offense, we've faced the Eagles twice, which are the number 3 team. We faced the Bengals. We faced the Lions at 6. We faced the Vikings and the Jags at 9. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games against top 10 versus 3. Now, I'm not saying that San Francisco is not a good team, but I believe that San Francisco may be a little bit more hyped than where they should be. Now, keep in mind, anybody can beat you on any given Sunday. Honestly, the Minnesota Vikings should have beat the Giants. But, they had the home field advantage. They had more experienced quarterback in the playoffs, but they lost to the Giants. Anything can happen in football. But we are, again, getting the 49ers built up like they had Tampa Bay last week. But we'll see what happens when we play this weekend. But Micah Parsons, he's not scared at all. And the thing that's kind of amazing is we thought that Micah Parsons was limping into the playoffs, and maybe he was just playing dead, playing possum, because he sure did not look like he was a man that was injured. He played a season-high 79 plays, and he was a one-man wrecking crew. If we get that guy going against a rookie, Tom Brady, let's be clear here. Tom Brady didn't want no more of Micah Parsons. Do you think a rookie isn't going to shit the bed? You think that rookie has faced anybody like Micah Parsons out there? No. But we'll see. All right, good people. You got a little update on what's going on with the Cowboys and the Eagles going into this weekend. 3 days, 1 hour, 28 minutes. Peace.